God, for I shall yet praise him, who is the health of my countenance and my God. Hope empowers us, y'all, to persevere when all seems lost, because we know that God's promises are true and his strength is made perfect, what? In our weakness. Hope refuels our strength. It helps us to stand firm even in moments of despair. The story of Joseph, y'all, he was betrayed by his brothers, falsely accused and imprisoned. He demonstrated hope in action. Despite his circumstances, Joseph continued to trust in God's plans, which eventually led him to become a leader in Egypt and saving many lives. His unwavering hope in God's sovereignty, y'all, reminds us that no matter how dark the night, the dawn of God's deliverance will soon come. You may not know Joseph, but you're looking at someone who thought, y'all, all hope was gone. When the enemy, in the form of so-called family members, tried to kill me, y'all, they tried to dim my light and make me lose all hope in God. But God came in and returned my hope back to me. So don't let the enemy, y'all, or your circumstances or any darkness or dark situation steal your hope and your joy in God. God will restore it right back to you if you don't lose hope. Point 2. Hope inspires faith and patience. Hope inspires faith and patience. You got to wait sometime, y'all. You got to wait some time. Biblical hope cultivates the mindset of faith and patience, reminding us that God's timing is perfect. In Romans 8:25, Paul says to us, but if we hope for that we not see, then do we with patience wait for it. Hope anchors, that's that word again, our soul during seasons of waiting and uncertainties, giving us the confidence, y'all, to trust that God's promises will come to pass. It teaches us to remain steadfast and unmovable, knowing that God's plan will unfold in his own perfect timing. We must remain patient. We must trust the process that things will change for the better. You have to remain patient. And in your waiting period, that's the time that your strength and your faith will come through. You can't wait on God and be bitter, wondering, God, when you're going to show up for me. In your waiting period, you should open your mouth and give God some praise, knowing in the assurance that the hope that you have, but you don't see it yet, that it will come to fruition. So don't be bitter while you're waiting on your change to come. Be prayerful, be spiritual during that time, and watch your conversations. Because when you talk down, you look down, and then we become low down because we can't even see our way through this little circumstance and this little situation. Keep your eyes on God. Keep your hope, y'all. Don't let anybody take your hope from you. If you have no hope, you have no hope. The story of Abraham, he amplifies that this hope is patient, believing in God's promise of a son despite the years of waiting, right? Seemingly impossible, right? But God came in and he turned that around. And then what? They had a baby boy. But in their Spirit. God had to